Sometimes I get asked questions about why it's important for us as bishops and people to be involved outside of our own diocese. We are in the Diocese of Texas very focused on the mission and ministry, the evangelism and service that we do contextually here in the diocese. But we are a global communion. We have relationships all over the world. Bishop Fisher was recently in Costa Rica, for example, with Bishop Monterosso. That's because they're a partner diocese with us, and they were celebrating the new bishop's election and consecration and representing us there. When I was in Hong Kong, I joined Episcopal and Anglican bishops from all over the world. It was an opportunity to share mission and ministry. When I was in London, the same thing happened. I was actually joined by bishops from all over the Episcopal Church. There were bishops from Canada, from the West Coast, East Coast, and from the South at the meeting of the Compass Rose Society. And so part of what we do is we share our resources, but we're also living out the nature of the Anglican Communion, which means that we're present in people's lives all over the world. We represent the places from which we're doing mission and ministry, but we're also able to bear witness to the joy and the service, the grace and forgiveness that other people are involved in their local mission and ministry elsewhere, from India, Tanzania, or some part of the Asia. I was completely taken by the people in the Philippines and their bishops sharing the work that they do, for instance. And all of that somehow makes its way back here. It helps me to think about and put into context how we in the Diocese of Texas fit in the larger global communion, just as it probably does for any of the other bishops in their own diocese. It helps me to see that the problems that we have in terms of sharing the gospel and serving people are problems shared with every Christian around the world in the Anglican Communion. And to see that whether we have resources or not, that the gospel propels us out into the world to do that. And to know that, in fact, Texas isn't alone, that we share that ministry with a lot of other people. And I think, too, in some ways, for the message to go back to South India, to Tanzania, to the Philippines, to Taiwan, to Hong Kong, so that they know that they're not alone. This is what it means to be a part of a global family and not just a church that lives its kind of own life by itself in some small corner of the world. We are truly connected by the gospel of Jesus Christ, and in the Anglican Communion, the third largest global communion, we are truly one family, and it is an amazing thing to be a part of.